From Guns N' Roses, DJ Ashba is in the Gibson showroom. Get more access now.
Get more Las Vegas.
More.
I love to get more.
When I'm in Vegas, I love to get more.
Our next guest worked in a cornfield to buy his first guitar out of a Sears catalog, and it's definitely paid off. Now DJ Ashba is the lead guitarist for Guns N' Roses and 6 a.m. Yeah. He's worked with artists like Motley Crue, even Neil Diamond. Yeah. DJ is joining us tonight in our Gibson showroom. It's good to have you up here, man.
Thank you, man. I'm glad to be here.
So the work in the cornfield, detasseling that corn paid off, huh?
It did. Yeah, there's so many funny stories about that. That's actually how I kind of learned how to play guitar. It was the hardest job ever, but there was a local kid that would I would ride with him. We'd take a pocket knife and carve a fretboard, and he'd poke 3 holes and go, "That's an A chord," and I'd run home, and that's kind of how I figured out how to play the basic chords.
And since 2009, you've been playing with Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
What was it like joining? I mean, they're an iconic rock band. What was that like?
It's like a circus show. It's the funnest time of my life. It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And the fans are just insane. They're awesome, you know. But you definitely have to win them over, you know.
And you've been out on the road. You've been keeping busy a lot, and heading over to Europe soon.
Yeah. May 8th to the end of July. We go to Europe and start in Moscow, so doing a bunch of festivals over there, so that should be a lot of fun.
That's very good. Is it fun to get over there and kind of get up close and personal with the European fans too?
Yeah, absolutely. And they're crazy. Like they love music. Like the appreciation they have, is so intense, A lot of them will save all year round just to buy a concert ticket or a t-shirt. And so I keep that in mind when I go on stage, and you just have to give 200%. We're putting on like 3-hour shows. So
that's unbelievable. That's a lot of energy.
Pretty intense, yeah.
Well, is something else that you, aside from music, there's an anti-bullying campaign that you kind of joined. It's bullyville.com. Kind of tell me what got you involved in that.
Yeah, James McGivney is a close friend of mine, and he came by one day and he was telling me all about it. And I have had some a really hard childhood growing up, and I never talked about it my whole life, and he told me about this, and I've been reading a lot of bullying stories, which has affected me, keeping this such a secret, and I just felt like it was the perfect vehicle opportunity to go out and help people, because it's like either I go through the pain and the journey I had to go through and figuring out things on my own. Why am I like this? Why do I have insecurities, and why do I have abandonment issues? And you figure that out along the way, because no one's there to really tell you, and you figure out it stems way back from what happened when you're a kid. I grew up my whole life feeling like very alone, so this was the perfect time to go, you know what, I can either be quiet or I can go out and help people. And for whatever it's worth, I thought, it was the hardest thing I had to do, but I did it, and if it helps one person out there, with similar issues, then it was worth it.
Well, I can guarantee that that your hard work in that regard is paying off. Yeah. Also, your hard work out on the road with Guns N' Roses and 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That's also paying off. And we want to hear you rock out tonight here in the Gibson showroom. Are you ready?
It's beautiful. Yeah, let's do it.
DJ, great to see you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
exclusive Gibson showroom at Fox 5 Studios is brought to you